Well, here's a really good example of programming. When you guys hear the word submit, your brain doesn't hear the word submit. It hears the word slave. And I totally get that. I'm a woman too, and that's what I used to associate it with when I was younger as well. But if you actually stop to think about it. So, do you guys think, because this is why everybody always wants to drag me down here, right? They're like, I can't believe that his wife would go along with him saying this awful stuff. And then I come down and say, okay, look, if Andrew says, honey, I know I've got this really good, secure job where I'm making $200K a year, but I have a business idea, I've got a great plan. It's way like over your head of like, I've got things to do with stuff you have no idea about. And I really just don't want to like explain a bunch of stuff to you that's completely over your head and confuse you with stuff that you know nothing about and care nothing about. So I just want you to trust me. I know it's a little risky, but I'm taking this leap of faith. And that's what I'm going to do. Now the wife is going to immediately go to like, oh, but what if we don't have health insurance? And what if we don't have this? And what if it doesn't work out? And do you have a backup plan? And how do I know this is going to work? And what if it means that our income goes down for a while? The woman's like natural thing is going to be to come up with every objection possible. And sometimes in order for men to get things done, they have to be like, look, you just got to trust me on this. I don't have like days to convince you and months to calm all your fears and your worries. And like, I really can't go through all that. This is what I'm going to do. I have a really great opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Sometimes men have to do that because otherwise life becomes nothing but nonstop. Like the husband feels like he has to sell the wife on every single decision and she's got to be convinced of every angle. And if she's not sure, she's going to constantly pester him and go, I don't know about it. It really makes me nervous. And I've been thinking, sometimes men just have to be, look, this is what we're doing. Just trust me. I'll handle it. And if you really are worried that you married a guy who you can't trust, at least to that degree, you shouldn't marry him. But what you'll find if you've been married a long time like I have is the trust grows. So in the beginning, it'll be small things. And then your husbands make mistakes and they have to grow as people too. They don't get everything right in the beginning. They have to figure out through making mistakes what works and what doesn't too. So you have to have a lot of grace in the beginning, first 5-10 years of your marriage. If your husband makes decisions, he has a great plan and it doesn't work out, you can't forever hold that over his head and be like, remember the last time that you told me and it didn't work out? Blah, 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 blah.
The voice is the same.
Our voice is not the same.
No, when he does that mocking voice, you guys do the same mocking voice.
Yes.
I think he learned it from
There's
me.
some similarities.
There are some creepy similarities.
But I'm just saying, like, this is why I was just trying to briefly kind of explain from the man's perspective why they don't want to endlessly litigate every decision. They can't get shit done. And they need to be efficient and on top of things, and they have to get good at making decisions and not second guessing themselves. And so you have to back them up on that shit.
Oh, Rachel, your audio cut out there. Audio cut out. Rachel, I have one question for you before. I don't know if can't hear you. What happened?
The mic unplugged?
She unplugged her mic. She was too based for the microphone. The microphone was just like, oh man, we can't handle any more of these based.
We could read her lips. She's laughing.
She's laughing.
Based patriarchy. Ortho takes anymore. Oh no, Andrew, tech support.
I think we need some
calling Mr.
English dubs like that.
Yes.
Calling Mr. Wait, can they hear you on her stream? On Crucible chat? Hold on, let me pull it up. Can you guys hear her, or is it just on our end? Let me see. Crucible chat. I don't know if you're watching. One in the chat, Crucible, if you can hear her. Two in the chat if you guys can't hear her, Crucible, because is she bugged for the Crucible?
Now.
Oh, she's back.
Yay.
She is back.
Tech support came. The patriarchy.
The patriarchy.
Free speech.
The patriarchy thing.
Yes. Patriarchy wins.
Patriarchy. Wait, Rachel, really quick. I don't know if you were listening. I don't know if you were watching the show earlier. I just want your kind of take on.
Is he gonna say bowing?
No. We have a perfect 10 out of 10 here at the table, Rachel, who wants a $5 million a year man.
She should guess.
Rachel, we need a woman's perspective here. Obviously, us men, we need to hear a woman's perspective on this. Rachel, did you hear that part of the show?
Yeah, I did.
What you think?
I feel like she kind of knows now that she's heard it out loud and had it challenged that that's probably not very realistic. And the natural thing to do out of embarrassment is double down and be like, well, I can dream though, and I'm not going to settle. But I mean, the truth is, like, you're probably passing up a lot of great dudes by having super unrealistic expectations, and that hurts you, not the men. So
I think, just like, not being devil's advocate, but I think I've reiterated myself that, like, it depends on the situation and knowing the person. I know I have this, I've been saying I know it's unrealistic. It's just a thing that, because of what my past experience happened, I put myself, I was like, oh, I don't care. And I realized I do care because of, like, the amount of times that, again, I've been used for like, financially and abused financially, like, by these men that
what about
don't
like
do anything.
$500K,
Come on.
500.
I'm very flexible.
Like, why 5
I
mil?
think I think
Sounds
like
nice.
it just,
I mean, even 500K is good. Sorry, go ahead.
500K would be really good.
I think I've reiterated myself a lot that I said, like, yeah, it just depends on the situation and I'm flexible, but that has been like something that I put on the top, and I know it's like unrealistic, and I've been saying that I know it's unrealistic, but I think it just puts in a sense that I just want better for myself.
yeah, but it sounds to me like what you needed better was a guy with better character. Like, if you're getting cheated on or the guy's a scumbag, it wasn't a lack of money or, any of those other things you cited. And it's like, if you need to get over that relationship, because it sounds almost like you're like, if you can't meet impossibly high standards, I'm not even going to look at you, which basically takes you out of the running. It's almost like you're trying to, like, unintentionally sabotage yourself by having wild expectations, maybe. I don't know, but
I think
not
also
all men are bad. You're gonna get I had a bad one before. I had 2 bad ones. It happens. You pick the wrong guy, and you go, shit, I picked the wrong guy. And then you look at the things you picked that were bad. Now with hindsight, you can go back and go, oh, gee, there was maybe some things I missed there. Or it was a character flaw. Maybe next time I won't do that. But I don't think it has to do with the guy having money.
I think
Plus, you were gonna be a real estate and a surgeon and a singer. So you got like 3 careers going on. Plus, you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, but not submit, but still have a career. So you got a lot going. And maybe just like make a list, sort it out, because it's not all. I don't know how you're gonna do all of that.
I think I'm also in a healing journey. It's been like
Of course, we're all on a journey.
Yeah.
I'm in a healing journey too.
For a long time.
And like, look, I had some bad experiences with women my age. Now I only date 19 and 20-year-old Victoria's Secret models.
Oh my God.
I won't settle for less.
Good for you.
And also, no, that's it.
She was laughing.
Can we get you down to 70K? Can we just get you down to 70K?
Or we can just move on from
That's
it.
good.
Yeah,
70K.
let's just move
this
on.
is-
Kicking a
No,
dead
let-
horse.
Sure, you want to shake on
25
it?
dead horses.
You-
Five,
You want to shake on it?
No, we don't need a shake, but can we get you down to
Oh
70K?
my God, I'd say sure, like I'm over the topic.
Look at that. That's a W. This was a war
Good
of
job, Brian,
attrition.
good job.
This
Do
was
you guys have
war-
anything more for me before I
6.5
go? 'Cause
we need an uwu. Just kidding.
What?
I'm kidding, Rachel. I asked Andrew that too. Nala was like, Brian, you gotta ask this.
I never said
No,
that.
not an uwu.
He threw you under the bus.
Yeah, he does.
I've asked
He does
Andrew.
that.
I've asked Andrew for an uwu many times.
He doesn't do it.
I'm working just like how he's working on me to become an Orthodox Christian. I am
Working on him.
working on him. for an
I
uwu.
like this.
Maybe the deal is.
I
get an
think
uwu.
he's probably gonna have more success on getting me, but it is what it is.
I don't know. Counteroffer his
Rachel,
offer
thank
with an
you for,
uwu.
thank you for. I was kidding, by the way, Rachel. Thank you for coming, Rachel.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Rachel.
Happy birthday.
Good night.
Yo.
Good night.
Okay, so we need to get your husband in.
I don't know if. Hold on.
Can you want to check your phone real quick? All right, guys, she's going to check her phone.